This content is extremely vulgar. If you don't like that, then kindly
If you
tune
don't
the
want
fuck off.
corrupt.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello fans of Weekly Weedle, we're so glad to have you here today. For today, we have both the Eximus Gaming Network and we have the Build Team. So for Eximus today, we have PLJZ, aka PL, we have Abolishment, and we have online Kosa, who's not here in this room, but he is voice. And for BT, we have both PL, Abol, and we also have Kyra. So welcome everybody.
I like that it's you have both, and you say the guys, and Kyra. I feel so out of place now.
But you're awesome because you're special.
We're not talking about in the head here.
No! I'm saying that you're special.
Anyways.
Alright, so for the Eximus gaming people, since Kyra already answered these questions in the past, what got you hooked onto Pokemon?
Go ahead, Abel.
I feel like Kosa should answer first. How about you, Kosa?
I don't think Kosa has an answer.
Well, let me just tell you. I just love Pokemon. They're just so cute. I can't get enough of them.
Jesus Christ, Kosa. You said you'd be doing a voice, but that's a bit too much.
I know, I'm just so enthusiastic about it, you know? I just... So that's my story. How about you guys?
How about you, Abel? What's your story of how much you just love Pokemon?
Well, you know, Pokemon is pretty great game anthem. Yeah.
Pretty much just always played the games. Kind of just carried over to, you know, Pixelmon, so yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yep, pretty much the same here.
Ow.
I'm a bit of a black sheep in this scenario. I've actually never played a Pokemon game, so...
You're a terrible
This is
person.
my question.
Anyways, what do you like to do most on PokeMC?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really do much on here. I do a lot of admin stuff, train Pokemon here and there, that's honestly it. But, Abol is he's a land collector. He likes getting a hard-on from owning corners of the map, so
Hey,
that's what he does.
It's not only corners.
Actually,
No.
I can answer for what PL likes to do on the server. He hoards coal. He has a problem, so he doesn't really like to talk about it. He does go to therapy, but you know, I just want to make it clear that he has an addiction to coal, and he needs help.
Oh my god.
So this is now the
I
intervention of Peel's coal addiction.
I've been able to control my addiction just a little bit on this server. I think I have like 30,000 pieces, but it's nowhere near my like 50,000 I had on Minetown, so we're a long way away, but I think that's a good thing.
And
that's
people
where-
remember, if you have an addiction, don't be afraid to go get help.
'cause
Okay.
We're gonna get through these.
What type of music do you guys like?
For
Kind of
me-
music. This is a good question. I like this question.
Yeah, Kosa makes music, so you know what? You start,
I
buddy.
do make music. I'm an EDM fanatic. I'm primarily dubstep. Is my genre. That's the type of music that I like to listen to.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty similar, except I'm more like ranged. I don't know the right word. I listen to a lot of different types of EDM, but then on top of that, I pretty much like any music, classics, indie, alternative,
Country.
pop, whatever.
I go hard
Yeah,
in the
country's
paint, if
okay.
you
It's
know
not-
what I mean.
So what type
Oh
of
my
hobbies
God.
do you guys have?
Pretty much games, hiking, listening to music, if that counts.
Uh,
Hobby
I
wise,
like sleeping. That's one of my
yeah,
hobbies.
see, I
Yeah.
like sleeping too. I just can't.
What goals do you have in the next 10 years from now? And yes, I said in the next 10 years from now. I can English.
well, as I said in the previous episode, I'd prefer to not be homeless.
Yeah, that's honestly a pretty good goal. Let's
That's
be real.
that's one of my biggest ones, and I'd like to have a house. I'd
That'd be
like to
dope.
sleep. Like to sleep for 12 hours a day as well. That's about it.
so, and not being homeless.
That's about it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's a pretty good goal.
What
So,
is your
the next
favorite movie or
question on her
genre?
list. What is your favorite movie and genre of movie?
Huh.
I guess I'll start because I'm not much of
Yeah,
a
go
movie
ahead.
fanatic. I'm trying to think of good movies that I've seen recently. I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for certain types of Disney movies. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good for me.
For me, I don't have a favorite I don't have a favorite movie or types of movie, but I just have a few favorites, I guess. Forrest Gump, Back to the Future trilogy, The Bourne trilogy. What else am I? Ferris Bueller, stuff like that.
Did you know?
Bueller.
Do you?
What is your
Okay.
favorite animal?
Crow or a gecko?
I actually like little small birds. quite a
Bees.
bit. Yes, bees.
Bees are the one and only animal that are truly the Lord and Savior of this planet.
If there's one thing to do or have in
Sorry,
mind,
sorry,
and
sorry.
get creative with this, what would it be?
Oh, that's a heavy question.
That's a good one. Wow,
Just
yeah.
remember,
Hold on.
and do is an option.
And do is an option, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Hold on.
My one thing I would want is to not answer this question.
If I could have anything I wanted, I want a genie that grants me 1,000 wishes.
Oh my god, dude.
I wouldn't want a genie
Okay.
because, no, well, one, that, you never know when they would want to trick you, but two,
Jeez.
just wishing for something and instantly having it just kind of takes away the gratification of actually doing something.
True that.
Right, I guess
So-
that's fair.
Like, wouldn't you
What
rather
I
swim
would
back?
say, what I would say is you get a credit card that has an unlimited money pool, never leaves your pocket, and if it does leave your pocket by some means, it always teleports back to your pocket.
AKA, if it's stolen,
So
it
you have unlimited
comes
money
back.
and you can do anything you want.
What are your guys' topics of interest? That's different than hobbies.
I still think it's the same as hobbies.
I,
Is it different?
Yeah, this is
than
definitely
hobbies?
just gonna hobbies.
I mean, the only
I
difference
am
I could
of the opinion.
is literally like when I said the nuclear fission thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
understand.
have
how
an
it's different.
interest in
Okay.
it, but
I understand.
it's not a
I
hobby.
understand.
Whoa, what if it is my hobby too?
My interest is dank memes. That's all I got for you.
The dankest.
Okay, how about
My-
you, Boo?
I'm actually a meme
What are we talking
collector.
about?
That's my interests.
Oh yeah, no, that's a hobby.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a hobby
Yeah,
I'm
it's
interested
both.
in ending
because
world
it's an
hunger.
action.
Wow.
Good
I'm
process.
impressed.
That's a lie.
No, it's very legit.
Yeah, you're gonna end world hunger with your music career.
No, this is an interest, not a hobby.
Well, no, with your music career, money you
It
make.
doesn't need to be obtainable, you know?
Alright, so what is one memorable Pokemon moment?
Come again?
What?
What is one memorable Pokemon moment.
Memorable.
So
Memorable.
There you go.
Yeah, like so memorable.
I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm gonna pick on you for that. I am being pushed by a player. What the heck? That was terrifying.
My most memorable Pokemon moment? Fighting Red in Soul Silver. That game is the Pokemon game that I put the most time into, like, ever. Like, in total,
was the
for all my
best
runs, probably like 100, 200 plus hours.
That was the best Pokemon game. Like, come on.
Yeah, it was a pretty dope game. So, yeah, Fighting Red was just, like, legendary.
I can actually answer this question because I do have a memorable Pokemon story, but the story is that I found a Pokemon Blue cartridge, but I never had any console to play it on.
That's pretty memorable.
It's actually
Oh,
pretty funny.
So what'd you do with the cartridge?
I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
Oh, God.
Probably
Alright,
ended up losing it or something.
what's your next question, yo?
I swear I actually answered that one when I said how I got into playing Pokemon during my first interview. My sister had an SP and I actually stole it. And I was playing Ruby and trying really hard not to save over her game. So I would plug it in at night when I'd go to sleep and I'd tuck it under my pillow because they were remodeling my room and my sister hated my guts, so I wasn't allowed to go to her room to sleep. So I slept in my mom's room on the floor. And every night I'd sit there and I'd play it and I fell asleep. And one day I woke up and I reached under there and I started freaking out and crying because it wasn't there. It turns out my sister knew that I had been playing it, and she took it back, and she handed it to me, and she said, "There you go, I helped you out." And I'm sitting here panicking, thinking she erased my game, and actually she got me past the part I was stuck on because I kept getting lost, and she saved over her game for me. It was literally the nicest thing she ever did for me as a kid, because she hit me. 6.5 years, and I'm annoying.
Okay. Anyways, next question. What is one memorable Poke MC moment?
This interview.
True that.
Oh, jeez.
Alrighty. Anyways, if you guys could be any one Pokemon, which would you be and why?
Snorlax.
Is that just like the only Pokemon name you know?
No. First of all, no.
On that note, I would be Mr. Man. That's sexy.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Mirror wall, guys. Mirror wall.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. I would be the sexy Weedle, so
What is your people's favorite Disney film?
I don't really have a favorite Disney movie. Never really watched them as a kid.
Hercules with Danny DeVito.
Are you sure about that, Kosa?
Kick it, Danny.
Are you positive?
Anyways.
Favorite Disney film.
Ironically, my favorite movie actually isn't Disney.
But
It's
But that's not the
actually,
question. Excuse me.
I will lick
That's not the
you.
question.
I don't know you, but I will lick you.
Objection!
I actually don't know.
I don't even know what Disney movies there are. Frozen? That's probably Disney.
Yeah.
What else is Disney? It's the new Star Wars movies, I think.
That's
Well, Disney owns Pixar, so in theory, that's still free
Wow.
reign.
Oh, wait, actually, I do have a favorite one.
Oh, really? What's that?
Sleeping Beauty.
Right on! That's my favorite.
Ironically, I'm actually wearing a necklace that is Maleficent. It's themed after Maleficent, and it says Mistress of All Evil. And it has.
Wasn't
a
there
beauty
actually a
crystal.
Maleficent movie?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
It was.
And I love it.
I like
But I'm going by like classic old ones. But yes, oh my god, Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent. I love them. I love it. I love it.
Doors, man.
Because Maleficent is cute.
Alright,
question.
what's your next question?
Alright, this is a simple one, I hope. What is your guys' favorite color?
Teal.
Oh, you should not have asked.
What's your favorite color, boyo?
I'm like a sky blue or lavender, you know?
How convenient.
Teal.
Oh god.
Teal.
For me, I like pale colors, so
My favorite color is blue. So yeah.
Next question. If you guys could live in one decade other than this one, which one would you live in?
this one.
Other than
An alternate timeline of this one.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's this decade's pretty good, not gonna lie. Technology is neat.
Yeah.
How about the
Yeah.
future?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'd rather live in the future.
If you guys could live in the universe of one movie or video game, which one would it be and why?
Yeah, you said live in a universe, movie, or video game?
If you could live in the universe of one movie or video game, which one would it be and why?
Totally not Doom.
I mean, it depends, right? Because, like, you could say you want to live in the Pokemon universe, but that doesn't mean you're going to be the main character champion dude that wins every single battle.
It's a good question. So,
So
you gotta pick a universe where like there's not really, or like the positives outweigh the negatives, right?
Yeah.
So there's no
What are we
hero.
thinking?
So you want to be
The Overwatch universe would be kind of cool, I think. Even if I'm like not in the action, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
That
You
could be
just
cool.
got like these heroes and villains and terrorists
Yeah.
and
That's
yeah,
a
it
good one.
sounds like the regular
Sounds
world.
like America.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
let's go.
yeah.
If there was one pet peeve or something that drives you crazy, what is it?
Don't really have one, to be honest.
Yeah, you do. I'm sure you have something.
Definitely
Come on,
positive.
think about it. Think about it.
Alright, my pet peeve is stupidity. If you're stupid, don't be near me.
Dude.
I have a lot of them.
Name one.
I would rather not, because I have people who try to piss me off on purpose.
name
You-
the
you-
one that
you-
everybody already knows.
Mika, you already know more than anyone in this room.
I honestly keep forgetting, and I end up doing it.
Yeah, that's why you do them again, and yeah.
No, I keep forgetting and end up
No,
doing it.
okay, honestly, my biggest pet peeve is when somebody literally gets pissy for absolutely no reason, and when you try to talk sense to them, they just get even pissier, and then the next day they come crying to you of, oh, I'm sorry, I was such a terrible person. Oh, I'm so sorry I got mad at you.
So basically,
yes,
Overwatch.
I already
except
knew
they
this.
Never apologize.
I have a guy who does that, and to apologize, he buys me, like, really expensive games.
If you guys could see any one person's live musical performance, whether they are dead or still alive currently, whose would you want to see?
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I could, well, because I'm thinking, and like the two people that I'd immediately would have answered like 2 years ago, I've seen.
What have you seen?
Well, my two go-tos are Virtual Riot and Madion, and I've seen both of them live.
Who was the first one?
Virtual Riot and Madion.
Yeah,
Don't you like
yeah.
front case?
Yeah, but like I don't know. It's not really like a dream of mine to go see, you know.
Maybe I might go to an Ultra Music Festival and
That's too much drugs.
that's a lot of drugs, but the music isn't terrible. I like watching on YouTube, but I'm not a big concert person. There's too many people that are gross.
Maybe Excision. We'll see. Excision.
That'd
I
be
don't know.
cool.
Well, it's a really, it's like a very small-minded answer though, because I could pick anyone dead as well. So I think realistically, I'd say like one of the classical composers. Like I think I'd love to see Beethoven
Yeah, same.
conduct an orchestra.
That'd be pretty sick. Yep.
I'd be down for that.
Beethoven's
Let's go on a
fifth
field
symphony.
trip to see Beethoven.
We're going to see Beethoven. Who has a time machine?
Beethoven's fifth.
I want to go see the Legend of Zelda one.
What?
Like the
Legend
musical
of Zelda
performance?
musical performance.
There's a musical
Does that
performance?
exist?
Yes.
That's a little terrifying.
Oh, that sounds tight.
They use the wand as a conducting wand. Really f***ing cool, and I want to go see
What
it.
wand?
Yeah, I'm wondering what wand as well. But now I feel stupid because I play Zelda.
Yeah,
You
like,
are stupid, Mika.
I'm familiar with this concept of this game, and I don't remember no wand.
Wand.
It's not Harry Potter.
Last question of mine, so we can go to Michael's question. If you guys could control one element, which one would it be?
All about that air, yo. I like flying.
You an airbender?
I
Fuck
am.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am
You
an
already are.
airbender.
Well, are we talking
Wow.
about periodic element, or are we talking about like one of the four, like earth, wind, fire?
Wood.
Like one of the non-parametrical elements, like, you know, fire, water, electric, ice, stuff like that.
Yeah, Mikosa.
Mine would be wood, the Chinese element of wood. Metal, wood,
Nice.
air, fire, and water.
How about water? I'm just gonna say water. I think
Yeah.
sounds like a good time. Someone's pissing you off, you just drown them. You know, easy.
Well, that's
Wow.
That's pretty fair. I mean,
That's
I mean, that was actually my fault too. I was thinking water to torture.
The drip drop, the
I
Chinese
guess as an airbender,
No.
I could just pull all the like air out of your lungs. That could be a thing.
I will.
You don't
point
have
out
to
your
tell
body-
people what waterboarding is. I'm just gonna point that out.
Sweetie.
You don't have to tell them what it is.
Your body is mostly water. Imagine all the pain you could inflict.
True.
Right?
but you
All right, you
fly.
sadists.
Alright, we're on to Michael's questions. Hallelujah.
It's
That might
raining
take 2
blood.
hours.
Hallelujah. It's rain. What?
Michael, how many questions do you got? Let's make it snappy.
Okay, I got
Let's
like.
do a speed run.
Okay, so what does EG staff do?
It depends on
Boy.
it depends on your role. So you've got people like me and Koso who are administrators who do back-end work, server management, tell owners not to do things that are stupid, stuff like that. You've got people like Abol who are working on a specific project. You've got server owners who are working on, obviously, servers, stuff like that. So it's a pretty versatile role. Next question. Boom. Done.
So what happens if you do something stupid? Do you have to tell your
Kosa might slap me.
Yeah,
And
there's
also
a
ban
lot
me.
of that.
That's happened a few times.
Well, team, what is your job?
to build?
What does it sound like? It is very self-explanatory. We are the
Okay.
build team. We place the blocks. We make the things. We do the
builds.
stuff. Ta-da!
Bada bing, bada boom, you have a map.
Okay.
Uh,
So
oh,
EG staff.
And yes, we can have quick interview questions.
that was a
what
serious
is
answer.
what is the history behind EG staff? Like, what,
Oh, that's different.
other than Minecraft? How did
As
EG
in, like,
staff
what
deal with
what
it?
other things have we done?
The history of
Yeah,
EG as a whole, or the history of the people currently involved in EG?
I think we should go with as a whole.
A loaded
Started
question.
back in 2011 with Minecraft. Opened up more Minecraft servers. Did a
Briefly
few
dabbled.
Steam games.
Yeah.
Yeah, briefly dabbled in Steam games. Like I think we did some CS stuff, Gary's Mod,
Space Engineers.
Space Engineers, Starforge, stuff like that. And yeah, that's about it. A lot of it's mostly just Minecraft.
So, what other servers are there in the EG network?
There's the one we're on right now, PokeMC. There's Minetown, which is a regular survival server. There's Cryptic Realms, which is a RPG server. Or it's
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
a mix of role playing with like exploring. It's like a pre-generated world of like custom stuff like that. What else is here? There's Pearl MC, which is another survival server, but it's a really like tight-knit community for like kids, pretty much. There is a new edition, Xcraft, that's also a survival server, but it's like kind of fresh. They're doing some neat stuff over there. What else is there? I don't even remember.
FlyMC.
Yeah, there's FlyMC, but that's kind of shut down at the moment, under maintenance.
MC Daily.
MC Daily, that's a survival server with like kind of OP stuff, so it's a bit different.
You got good people over there, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so my next question is for build team. For the build team manager here, what is the history of Kanto? Like, how did it become a thing?
Many years ago, there was a tale of a guy named Saween and a girl named Danny Dorito. They had a wonderful idea to open a server for Pixelmon because it was a new mod at that time. To do what they wanted to do, they wanted to create a map just like the Kanto map that you play in the actual games. So they took staff from the biggest server at the time, Minetown, including most of the build team, and got them working on, well, the map you're kind of playing on. It took like 9 months to finish, and then later on there was like updates to it that took like another 3 months, but yeah. So that's about it.
Were you staff at the time of its creation?
No. He wasn't. In fact,
I was.
Back then, I was just a regular player. Coco, our boy Coco here, was a mod on Minetown. Or were you a trial mod? I don't know. Were you a mod?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was the trial mod on FTB first, and then I was mod on FTB only, and then I was mod on everything. And then
yeah. And there you have it.
Okay, so for the build team here that isn't PL, so Abel and Kyra, what have you done as build team?
Nothing.
Funny you should ask.
I think I've looked at the build server, or not like actually gone on it, but I've looked at like the IP address once or twice. Other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all we've really gotten to doing.
Yeah,
so
honestly, we haven't had a project in a long time, just because it hasn't. It's either been I just built it myself because it was easier than setting up permissions for everyone else to build, or there just hasn't been anything to do, but we're looking to change that soon, and there will be new builds coming soon, so...
Oh! Yeah, guys, new builds, so we haven't been talking about fun.
Great.
Okay. So, for Casa, what exactly, since you're not really involved in PokeMC, what do you do as EG admin? Other than slime... Yeah, fun time.
I do, I help out around the place, just, you know, if something's broken, I can step in and, you know, make sure that it's not broken anymore, but it's pretty much, the extent of my involvement at the moment.
Okay. And, I think that's it for me.
Willow, do you have any more questions?
Okay, so for those of you guys of EG, what do you enjoy most about working as an EG staff member?
For me, there's two things, I guess, that immediately come to mind. One is the people that we work with. Saween isn't around often, but he's a pretty cool guy, and then Kosa, Abol, the server owners, they're all pretty neat dudes, so that's awesome. But other than that, for me, it's always been about the experience. I like creating and giving an experience that players can enjoy. So it's pretty much if the players enjoy what they're doing, then I enjoy like what I've done, I guess, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's about it.
How about you, Kosa?
What about you, Kosa?
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I think for a while there, I was really enjoying the fact that, you know, we were able to create these experiences with you know, really extensive creative freedom from Saween. But then, you know, it turns out that creative freedom really, you know, might not have been as freeing if Saween was around more. But that being set aside, you know, I think for me it's the people. It really is the people is the reason that I've stuck around still on, and that I'm you know, I still hang out. So yeah.
And you, Abu?
Oh man, I mean, not to say the same thing they both said, but really, what else reason is there? You do it to make everyone else enjoy it more and make everyone else happier. Although all I've done isn't public, so
Oh, I have
you know.
So I asked last time when the interview kind of went kapooey in the editing process. Is there anything we can expect, like a new server or anything that we can expect or have any hints on?
There it is.
I'll give you the same hint I gave you last time. There might be something coming to your phone soon. Other than that, I'm not going to give any details.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And how about this for the members of build team? If there was one build you guys could recreate from Pokemon, like on your own, can be any generation, what would you build?
What you're talking about?
If you guys could build any build from any Pokemon generation game, what would you
He
build?
said the Johto.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear you, Hobu.
Yep, Johto not. Yep. Okay. How about you, PL?
Johto as well.
And you,
I
Kyra?
don't... Yeah, go
I like trees.
Nice. Does that mean you want to make the hideouts from Sinnoh? I think it was Sinnoh.
Remember,
mean-
I can't build houses and stuff.
She will build Fortree City.
I am manscaper for building.
There's competition for that.
That's all I know how to do.
And there you go.
Yay!
Do you have any more questions? Because I am fresh out.
I mean, could I probably find more? Yeah. Do I want to ask any more? No.
That makes all of us.
So thank you all
Thank you for
watching.
having us.
And thank you guys for being here and taking your time to do this 2-hour-long video.
Genghis Ron signing off.
Wu-Tang Dan out of here.
Jesus Christ. Goodbye.